Hello everyone, thanks for clicking on my channel. This is Valiant Customs, I'm Steve. Today we're just gonna do a little tinkering. I have this International cab and chassis here, and I want to see if this motor runs. I was told it did, but it hasn't ran in years. I don't know how long years is, but we're gonna try and get this thing to run. It is like I said, an International. On the side, well, the motor seems to be painted silver, and on the engine on the other side it says diamond, so I'm assuming I think I've heard something like silver diamond or something like that, so I think that's what this is. I'm not sure. Not sure of the size of the motor or anything like that. All I know is it's a 6-cylinder and I want to hear it run. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put you in hyperdrive until I get things set up and get things wired or whatever and check things out. So all I did was just ran a wire to hopefully to the hot part of the starter there, and I'll run a ground to the I'm going to run a ground to the engine itself, and hopefully that'll be enough to ground the battery and everything out on it. So it looks like everything seems to be working as far as that. I guess let's I don't know if the motor will even turn over. Oh, yep, it turns. Okay. So the motor is turning over, or moving a little bit. Let's see, how about the oil? Ooh. It does have oil in it, but it says to add. So it's probably a quart low. I'm betting this motor probably takes, I don't know, maybe it just takes the straight 30 weight. I'm not sure. But I'll probably add some oil here in a little bit. Let's just see first if we can get it to turn over and see what it does. Let me I'll bring you back. I'm gonna hook up the grounds on it and go from there. Now let's see if she can at least turn over. Nope, I got it grounded wrong and something. I don't know. I'll figure it out and bring you back. Alright, well, I got this here. Just holding it on here. I don't even know if these wires are big enough to even get the starter run to start, but I mean, at least try it. Well, we got some clicking. All right, well, I guess I'm going to tear that starter apart and see what we got going on. being such an old vehicle, old starter and everything, these bolts come out really easy. Now I lost my ground, of course. Ah, darn it. Alright, let me clean this up and I'll bring you back. I just went ahead and cleaned off the surface of the engine and then the mating surface of the starter. I put it back in. I don't know if that helped any. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Nope. Huh. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll just keep on plugging through it, see what we can get. Let's just give her a couple little love taps and see what she does. I don't like giving starters little love taps or anything, because in here you can damage the wires and stuff in here or whatever, or not the windings, I should say. But just lightly, I guess I'm not going to hurt anything. Maybe it's the battery. Let me get another battery. That first battery, I did have it on the charger and it did say that it had a trouble, so I don't know. Maybe, hopefully it's bad. Hopefully this one I put on here and it starts it right up. Ouch! Hey, it gets a little hot. So I'm gonna get some terminals for it and we'll go from there, but at least we know that it turned over a little bit there. Got the old locking plier terminal clamp, if I can talk. Again, I know these wires aren't thick enough, but hey, why don't you leave in the comments how stupid I am and what an idiot I am to use such a small wire, and I'm gonna burn them right up and all that good stuff. I think that would be amazing. There we go. Like I said, it at least turned over, so do it again, huh? Okay. What's the chances if we run power to the coil and pour a little gas down there? What's the chances this thing will fire off? I'm going to give it, I'm going to give it a 40% chance, but so let me get the wire. I'm going to wire that coil up and we'll go from there. And it is a 6-volt coil, I'm sure, and I am running 12 volts through it. So it's going to get pretty hot too. I don't know. We'll see. All right, well, let's give her some starting fluid and see if she fires off. Probably too much. That's okay. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get into this a little deeper. Oh, take this off. I don't know if that was even hooked up or anything. Such is life, it's all good. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this a little bit more and I'll bring you back. Well, I cleaned the points off a little bit, so maybe now we'll be able to hear it fire off or something. Okay, spray a little down here. I think I need a stronger battery. Oh, me and batteries. All right, I'll go get another battery. Well, I'm back on this again. It's been a bit. You might have seen one, maybe two videos since I've been working on this one here. Just off and on, but I ended up going and getting, I bought some cheap $10 battery jumper cables off Amazon and cut them down to the length I needed, put some eyelets on the end of them, and that's what I'm using for the wires for this. I want to go ahead and fire it off. So I ran the coil wire here. Okay, so there's that. We just got a little wire down here. I don't know if you can see it, but right here. So it runs. Spoiler alert, I already fired it. I forgot to record it. So I knew it ran. But it does run. It runs pretty good, pretty strong. I do want to hook up the gas line to it so that it's got gas feeding to it. I don't know if the fuel pump even works or not. But we'll go ahead and hook that all up and try it. I'll bring you back, or else I'll put you in hyperdrive when I do that. All right, well, in my travels around this motor here, I found that the carburetor, the choke linkage is loose. That seems to be working. And the bottom, the bottom valve here, that seems to be working. But the accelerator pump on this doesn't seem to be working. Some of it seems to be a little locked up, so I'm gonna get a little blaster and just blast the beans out of this whole carburetor, and hopefully we can get everything broke free and working correctly. Maybe we can get this all to break free, and like I said, it runs pretty good. So who knows, maybe I'll use it on another project, or I'll sell it, Or I mean, my International is going to be a rat rod anyways. I'm gonna chop the top hopefully and stuff like that when I get to it. So maybe I'll end up using this motor in it. I don't know, but I at least want to break it all free and get it so it runs on its own. And if I can't get this one to work, the guy I bought it from, he had, I think I got 2 or 3 other carburetors. So maybe I can get one of those to work too. Or if I can't get this one to work. Let this soak and I'll bring you back. I think that carburetor is just too far gone. I need to rebuild it. Like I said, I got the other ones. So when I get around to it, I'll get one of those out and put on it. Maybe we can get it to run off gas and everything and stay running, keep running, idling, all that good stuff. But for right now, I think I'm gonna leave this one alone, and I'll come back to it here in a little bit. And like I said, I'm just kind of putting around with this, and when I get it done and running the way I want and everything else, I'll go ahead and, you know, I'll have all the steps along in the video. I just won't actually post the video. I mean, it could be 3 or 4 videos from now. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyways, at least we know it runs. That's the main thing I wanted. So, all right. Well, I hope you guys can hear me. I'm gonna disconnect the line to the fuel tank so I don't draw any junk into the fuel pump, because this is a big old 15,000 gallon tank. Oh wait, what tank? So anyways, I'm gonna just pull that off there. Hopefully this fuel pump works. We'll put it down into the 5-gallon can, and I just want to hear it idle. I went to look for the other carburetor, and I got to dig through so much stuff to get the other carburetors out. I just want to have this idle. That's it. So other than that, we're good. So let's go ahead and get started. You know what? Let's go ahead and put you guys on hyperdrive. Instead of wasting all the gas line from the pump down here to the can, if you can see the can down there, I'm just going to go ahead and use some old line that I had hanging up for spare in case I needed some. Hey, I need some. So I'm going to put this, run it into the tank, and then I'll just have a little section of rubber hose that I can put on the pump and on this hose, or on this line. Let's see if we can get this thing to fire off. Get it to run without starter fluid. Come on. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Maybe that'll work. Does it work? Yep, that'll work. Okay. Spray a little in here. Give her a little snort. Now. Guess we got to see if it's getting any gas. Guess we'll just start by loosening this here. Ooh, that's pretty darn loose. That's like a compression fitting almost right there. Huh, just rusted pretty good, I guess. Try it again. I like hearing this little thing run. I'm thinking it's still not getting gas. So I guess we will go ahead and just pull this thing apart. There we go. All right. Well, let's see how it does from here. See if it spits any out right there or not. Well, that's easy enough. She ain't got no gas. Well, I thought I was going to blow this thing up just then. Let's try it again and see what it does. Maybe it revs up like that, and maybe I'm going to blow her up. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so what I did was I filled this all up, filled the bowl up, and then I started it, and when I started it, well, it'll probably do it right now. Who knows? We'll find out together. Let me see. I have it open or closed. All right, she's closed right now. Let's see what we got. Whew. All right, guys, I think we got it. She runs. She idles. She revs up. She doesn't drive. For obvious reasons, of course. But she does run and drive. So I'm very happy about that. Now I can, I don't know, now I can sell it, or I don't know what should I do with this? I know I could use the money to put back into the channel. I don't know. Maybe leave me a comment, tell me if I should sell it or how much I should sell it for. Should I keep it and use it for this international when I get it done and build it into a rat rod? I just don't know, guys. Because like I said, it would be nice to have the money to put back into the channel for, I don't know, spindles, lowering stuff, interior stuff, painting supplies, you know, all that stuff that takes money to do. So I guess with that, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video here. I want to say thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please like, comment, share. Do all that stuff that they tell you at the end of the video. Well, like I just told you at the end of the video. And again, thank you very much. God bless you, and I'll catch you on the next one.